from the throne. Emperor's decree, let it be known. From distant lands to heart of the realm, Emperor news at the helm.
Good evening, warlords, tacticians, and people who really like spreadsheets and maps. I'm your host, Uruao, and this is Emperor News, the only place that brings you spreadsheet galore. Tonight's topic: how wars work, or as I like to call it, how to ruin someone's day in 6 strategic steps. Let's start with the open field battle, the medieval version of meet me in the parking lot. No walls, no cities, just 2 armies awkwardly bumping into each other like, oh hey, you here to kill me too? Combat goes like this. Range units fire first, because arrows don't wait for introductions. Then cavalry charges in. And finally, infantry shows up. Late, sweaty, and wondering why everyone's already dead. Next up, sieges, where war meets home improvement. Defenders get bonuses based on how fancy their wall is. It ranges from 5% to 50%. To breach the wall, you need siege engines, basically medieval bulldozers with anger issues. Once the wall is down, it's range units, cavalry, followed by infantry. Siege engines don't get invited to the after party. They're like that friend who helped you move in, but they were not allowed to stay over for the pizza party. Then we have raiding, the art of robbing people mid-delivery. You target transport carrying money or grain. If your cavalry is faster or sneakier, boom, you just disrupted payroll. If the transport's guarded, it turns into an open field battle, and if you win, free loot. Following raids is ambushes, the jump scare of warfare. You sneak up with undetectable units and strike before combat begins. It's effective, terrifying, and probably banned in 2 or 3 empires. Now, let's talk single attacks, loops, and stand still. Single attack costs 10 action points. Loop attacks hit multiple targets, like a medieval buffet of destruction, but each additional target costs an additional action point. Stand still, your army just waits in a square, like I'm not moving until someone compliments my armor. But if you sold a city and didn't move, you lose all loot. Your army's like, I don't know what happened, boss. But with every step you hear cha-ching, cha-ching, cha-ching. I wonder where that noise is coming from. And finally, post-conquest options. You took a city, congratulations. Now, choose your price. Sell it for instant cash. Villages go for 100,000 large bronze. Big villages go for 150,000 large bronze. Cities go for 1 million large bronze, and major cities go for 1.5 million large bronze. Administer it. It costs action points, but you get full control. Think of medieval micromanagement. Last but not least, you could vassalize it. Weekly taxes with a side of a slight chance of rebellion. It's like adopting a cat that pays rent, but occasionally sets your couch on fire. So whether you're breaching walls, looting caravans, or just dramatically standing in a square, remember, war isn't chaos. It's strategy, timing, and a whole lot of paperwork. I am Uruao, and this is Emperor News. We'll see you after this break. This message is brought to you by the Imperial Office of Safety, a proud partner of Emperor News. When fire strikes, it does not ask permission. It devours buildings, dreams, and dynasties alike. Only vigils, trained guardians of flame, stand between your city and ruin. So hire your vigils, build your wells, expand your aqueducts, or watch your empire burn. from the storm-lashed cliffs of Orkney to the sacred halls of the Papal State, from the frost-bitten throne of Iceland to the blood-soaked fields in the New World. This is Emperor News. Welcome, citizens of Empire and exiles of fate. I am Uruwao, your herald of history, your voice in the storm. This is episode 4 of Emperor News. Let us begin. The northern seas churn with fury. Today, Orkney has declared war on Alba. Steel meets stone. Blood will suck the Isles. But Orkney does not march alone. Bound by oath, the alliance of the Isles rises. Connaught has entered the war. The Isles are united as one. And yet, behind the war banners, a shadow. The Lady of Orkney, gone, vanished, presumed dead, but no body was found. A mystery as cold as the sea itself. In the land of glaciers and silence, a new monarch rises. Iceland has declared a king. King Oleg now wears the crown, but the ice cracks beneath his feet. Unrest stirs. The people murmur. Will Oleg rule with wisdom or with winter? In a move both sacred and seismic, Papa Imperato has declared himself king of the Papal State. This coronation, forged in fear of Eastern threats, was sealed under the solemn council of the cardinals. But the Papal State is not yet whole. Until unity is achieved, unrest shall reign. But Papa Imperato speaks to his people in an effort to sway the unrest. Here are his words.
By the grace of Almighty God, and under the seal of St. Peter's throne, I, servant and sovereign of the Papal States, speak unto the princes of the southern sands and the emirs of the crescent realms. Know this: Jerusalem, the city of peace, stands beneath my sacred protection. It is the navel of the world, the holy heart where prophets walked and heaven's word was first sown. None shall despoil it, nor shed blood upon its stones, for to strike against it is to strike against the peace of all mankind. I seek not war with the faithful of any name, nor do I crave dominion over lands not mine by right. But the holy city shall not fall to fire nor to sword, while my banner yet flies. Let the wise among you remember, even kings are judged by heaven's law. Therefore let no army march upon Jerusalem, lest wrath divine descend upon both victor and vanquished alike. May our peoples find accord under the watch of the One Most High, and may peace, not pride, guard the sacred walls. So I have spoken, and so it shall stand. By crown, by faith, and by the will of God Almighty.
Those were the words of Papa Imperato, king of the Papal State. In other European news, the seas spreads across northern Europe, swift, silent, unrelenting. Remember, wash your hands, wear your mask, and if a neighbor starts coughing, maybe don't share the mead. In news out of Asia, another day, another dagger. Japanese bodyguards have once again thwarted an assassination attempt from the elusive Ainu tribe. The blade was drawn, the target marked, but the guards of Nippon stood firm. Honor intact, assassin defeated. The cherry blossoms remain unbloodied. For now. In South Asia, Lambacanas has declared war on Cenas. The reason? Diplomatic reasons. Which, as we all know, means that somebody's explorers got trampled by someone else's. Iceland has declared a king. King Oleg has taken the throne. Unrest fills the... Wait, Didn't we already? Yes, we did. Either way, long live the king, King Olive, again. And if we mention one, we mention the other. Yes, once more for the choir. Papa Imperato has declared himself king of the papal state, still reacting to the Middle East threat, still under guidance from the cardinals, still unrest, still holy, still complicated. And now in actual new news, we have a new king out of Africa. Andriamanitra Malalan has declared himself king of the Malagasian people. The island sings, the forests rejoice, a new chapter begins for Madagascar. Long live the king. And out of the new world, tragedy. During the morning of the harvest season, Mayan Lord Balam rode with his personal guard, likely en route to another city. But fate had other plans. A Gnostic army, vast and ruthless, ambushed the caravan. The field ran red, bodies strewn like fallen maize. Balam fell, his daughter by his side. A lost lord, a legacy ended. And in the realm of spirits and song, two cultures arise. Japan has been declared the cultural center of the Matsuri tradition. Lanterns blaze, drums thunder, the spirit of celebration lives on. And in the highlands of the Andes in South America, Chono ascends as the cultural heart of the Andean people. Their myths echo through the mountains. Their stories endure. And we come to an end. From coronations to calamities, from whispers to war cries, we bear witness, we remember, we report. I am Uruwao. This has been episode 4 of Emperor News. Stay sovereign, stay vigilant, and for the love of all that is holy, don't forget to wash your hands. As we fade out, please stay tuned for the rankings. See you next week.
Emperor News is everywhere. By sword and quill, the truth we uphold. In parchment scrolls and legends bold. The heralds sing, the trumpets blare. Emperor News is everywhere. It's everywhere.